So now we need to find all the armor pieces. That would be cool, but even if it doesn't work out, we're going to try and get the guy's boots. So we need to get the boots off the victim's feet. Now, in order to succeed, the body has to be down, autopsy has to be finished, and Kim has to be absent because he wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boots. Okay. Okay. We still haven't even got the body down, so that's going to be a challenge in and of itself. So this guy is apparently some Seminese supremacist, and if we can get past him, then we can open the gates, but this is not looking good.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Listen here, my body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Wait, Al Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
He means alcohol. Oh, do you mean alcohol?
Correct. My small skull self.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one for sure.
Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
So he is like anti-alcohol. Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for tens, thousands of years. Thank you. Well, to be honest, like, this doesn't have anything to do with why I'm here, so...
Your life and the life of your race revolve around Al-Ghul. It has everything to do with why you're here.
I mean, Kim, is it really like that obvious?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned. That's better than I thought. No, okay, fine, you're right, I'm a servant of Al Ghul, but I do still need that body down from the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Ham sandwich race? Does this guy remind you of someone? The guy down there? Yeah, like the fat racist over there? I don't know if we need to insult him. This is gonna be like intimidating, but we have, what is it that's like, our authority is at 0 right now from thoughts and from items that we're wearing, like our clipboard and some other stuff. I don't think that's gonna be the play. Listen, let's try to get past the race stuff. The race stuff is just, it's unimportant here. I need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
This guy is beyond effed.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness.
Like
and
some
with
weird, like,
frivolous pop culture.
neo-Nazi.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Right. There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. Must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative. All right. If we just agree, I don't know if he's going to buy into that. Listen, you're right about all this. Now, I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave
So he's gonna
this
kill us,
stage of
probably.
history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonite Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of all wood, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality called art, and your microcephalic skull.
Jeez.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Oh, damn. Wouldn't that mean I have to become like a 70s supremacist myself?
Well, yes. Why don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist? So what if you're not Seminese? You can be anything.
Wow. This isn't gonna work. We could ask him about the mug. Maybe we could convince him that somehow we do think the same way because we have it. You know anything about this mug? He does not so much as glance at the object. This is your kind of thing, no?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it. You had nothing to do with it.
Okay, thanks. Well, let's try it. Nice.
Ask what kind of races are there first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Listen, Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
Lieutenant looks at you.
Yeah, dude, this is for the thing, okay? This is for the thing.
Lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, then to you, lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal zeolite,
The man tells him.
a polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic race. Type B, the servile races. And vile C to F race cauldron of pedestrianery. Which one do you need education on?
Type A.
Those are Seminese, the Aeropaghites, the Occidentals, excluding the Mon. Of course, the Mon are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Mon of reprehensible street parades in Mon cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hat.
Wait, who exactly are the Mon?
You know them by the names on their nation states: the Oranges, the Gottwaldgens, the Kongsteiners. My people simply call them Mon.
The Oranges was, who was this? Was this the woman that we met outside of our room?
Mon is a derogatory term for first world people of Gottwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema, although people of Katla, like the Suru and Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
All right, I think I got it.
You're welcome. The Mon are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom one can take seriously.
Okay, I got it. Who are Type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and the Mysidians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Sarisen of Surlish Clef, and even the North Koningsteiners all have type of race of propensities. The other national Mandal civilization, the Musk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent but expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them think to El Mariachi, music and eat toxic mincemeat-based foods, which in turn only produces more sebum. This guy's disgusting. And who are the Seminese and the Aeropagites in this? As proven by the Mon and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Aeropagite are on the ascent. All right. What's the difference between the Seminese and the Aeropagites? The Aeropagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminese are more powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Superisola of Perikinesis. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. It's all about their looks. He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery. Then he continues. The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Semino-Aeropagite or Semiopagite super race, that is all. There are no more Type A races in the world. Nature was not capable of more. Jesus. What about Type B, I hate to ask? Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Cochos and the Vaculiers, they are mud-colored people. Jesus. The Cocos are clad, Yugo-Semic schist as hell. Or what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description. Okay. You said, Cochos. I've been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions. Yes, to an untrained eye, the Cochco appear white and pinkish like a ham sandwich, but look into their eyes and you will see they are of an indistinct color. And so is their skin, unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the God people have undergone for drinking Al Ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb, and for eating potato. The Cochco, the countless micro-nationalities of Grad are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethno-states like political amoeba. Wouldn't he be one for ethno-states? Right, so you don't like ethno-states? They are microscopic. The Semino Aeropagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted from Holy Semnine to the boreal plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Seminese and Aeropagite stock elected by nature, not the base. Inert spoilage called demos. And the Vaculiers you mentioned. Revisholians. Halfway between Type A and the cultural cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong. You tried their degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on the planet. Is it 82,000 years we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off. God, this guy's a lot. Look, the revolution was perpetrated by degenerate left-wing marauders, not all the people of Revachol. The revolution came from Revachol from Grad in Tsareth-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes, a soft sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucinations, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Cochco to the Occidentals. He pauses in theoretic self-reflection. But not sexually, probably through trade routes in the potato acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of Type B mediocrity. And I hate to ask, but like the vile C to F race cauldron of pederasty, please? Type C to F are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. Yeah, you're right, actually. Maybe we shouldn't go into it. It would be cruel, the man agrees, to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? Well, now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory? You understand nothing. You solved the great race enigma. You have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not yet even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. All right, well, will you help me get that body down if I do this? We will see. access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way in without becoming a race theoretician.
I'm mildly worried he might take it seriously, the lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
I don't know. That's pretty tough. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? We become like a super racist? Yeah, that is the worst. How do I word the mystery? Advanced race theory, new task. What is the race enigma?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
All right. Well, great.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
Well, not gonna try. We could try to knock him out, but then he might just kill me. I think we're gonna leave him and start thinking about race theory. Fooled by the absurdity. -1 to drama temporarily. Okay, so we need to do a couple of things before that happens. What is the race enigma? Put the advanced race theory into a free internalizing slot. If there's no free slots, free one up, then pass some time. When it's internalized, return to Measurehead. This is how thinking is done. Well, at least we have like a plan. At least we have a plan. There's still other areas that we haven't been, so this will be good. We can take some time to explore that. How much experience are we short? 25. We need to do a few things. Is there anything we could easily knock off here? We could talk to Garte. Then we could call Alice back in a day for the armor. That's right. Kuno lied to you. Return and confront him about the armor. So Garte and Kuno, I guess. Let's do that. Let's see if there's any other garbage. Here we go. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Never mind. People just leave this on the ground? It's like people are loaded. Grodd factory of magnets and miracles. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grodd-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. Let's look inside. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, and insignia. What kind of stickers? The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. So it must be that racist dudes. What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Lost City of the Pygmies.
We saw a book outside the bookshop that was something about the man from Heimdall.
It's a racist and nationalist paraphernalia. He grits his teeth. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. Right. So you think this lorry belongs to the tough guy?
Likely, yes. The guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
All right. Look at that. Already cruising. Let's check out this whole back area while we're here. Foreign car kept in good condition. More cash. Hello. So +1 to physical instrument if we wear a white tank top. This would replace the satin shirt, which is conceptualization and suggestion. Now, conceptualization's already pretty strong. So physical instrument could be okay. Is this the one that we would use on the guy up top? Can't remember if it was physical instrument or what. I think it probably was, based on what I'm seeing here. Okay. A pale driver. A small wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands and there's a warm smile on her face.
A photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century. As golden as her smile. It's the the warmth of a winter's night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? Or maybe she's my grandma.
nothing.
Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is like gray like lead. Hello?
Wait,
Snap, snap. Lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Oh, okay. Well, why is that?
Why? I just told you why.
'Cause she's a distracted old woman? All right, if you say so. Weird. We'll listen to Kim. He seems pretty much way more put together than we are. Horseback monument. Holy smokes. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? Silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philippe III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philippe II the Opulent, father of Philippe IV the Insane. What'd this king do? Even by the old
Standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Felipe was known for his profligacy.
in what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy of the Insulindian Asola.
How do you manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he has his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Orum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers like some obese dragon instead of a bed like a normal person.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind sleeping on gold at all, hustler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Oh, the what now?
You see, old Felipe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on hold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Whoa, wow, he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said. 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insindaline Bay.
Okay, well, where's he buried now?
Up beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown out there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
Well, what happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to finer pieces.
And who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler in Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue was supposed to be captured in the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time.
Oh, that, okay, so it's like designed that way. Cool.
A rare butterfly trapped in amber floating on a sea of shit.
I don't know. That's such a bad idea.
People at Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Felipe III, it's the monument now. Felipe III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about the hoi polloi, what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Not that he ever did in life either.
Oh, okay. Did get some experience from that. We're close. We are close. A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck. We have a shorter way back here, or is this all the way around? Oh, nice. Yeah, sometimes the like map is hard to read where we have access. Who's this?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes along.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Let's keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
Hey, what's going on here exactly?
It's the jam, my man.
Motions towards the sprawl of the lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages.
Ah.
Harbor gates of the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days upon days.
Whoa, so how long you been here? You got maybe we can ask about the body?
Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just
So
me
much
and the
drama.
metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Look, I really dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of his style.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Well, listen, you know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there? Well, he ain't one of the drivers, I know that, all accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here, keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
All right, never mind then. What do you know about this strike? It's like whoever's going on over at the docks, workers get a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. And what's the union demanding exactly? Some pretty wild stuff I hear, like a giant new power crane to half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk that there's a company rep in town too, like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up, precise demands and so on. Ah, yes. From Wild Pines, he takes a note. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure. We need to speak to people from Wild Pines. What do you think the company wants? They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. He makes a ka-ching sound.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side, that's for sure.
Listen, I'm grasping at straws here, but do you think there's anything else I should know? Anything else? Yeah, this isn't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. All of who? Us lorry drivers. Camioneers. A few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high or laid. He smiles awkwardly. Not that I blame him, really. If not you, you're just working. It's not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing. He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Well, what are you hauling here anyway? Oh, it's high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax, he's merely joking.
That's wicked, actually. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. No, I'm joking, my man. He grins. FALN runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits, that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmarin market lately. So, you think I could get one of those FALN tracksuits you're hauling? Well, we're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. So that's your machine behind you? Yeah, this rockin' beauty, points to the lorry with his thumb, sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Motor lorry, also called a camion on Galu and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up. It'd have to be some sort of FALN rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Yeah, that looks like an FALN A6 you got there. Heck, good eye, my man. Yep, she's an old one, but reliable, and he gives the side of the lorry a friendly knock. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again, a little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he spent too long in this lorry.
All right, well, nothing illegal then. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road. All right, I had another question. I'll ask. Oh, here. What do we see in these eyes? Give me something.
Ease into it, don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, I gotta be honest, like, you look a little sad. What's going on with you? I'm okay, man. You know, just the jams got me down, the fumes and the chemical rainbows and the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off. Man recedes into his daze of words.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
All right, man. Well, maybe we'll talk to you again. Thanks. Yeah, don't be a stranger. Gives a salute with his 2 fingers. Cool. So we're getting close. Let's see here.
It's raining again.
So she's not going to be... That's right, she's a gardener.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Okay. Let's go talk to Garte. I feel like we could quickly get some experience points from him. Skill points can be used to buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old ones. Yes. Ooh, hold on. We got people in here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I guess we'll keep this key. I don't see why not. Hold on a second. Oh, maybe we have to give him the key to ask if he knows how the victim's clothes got into the trash. Yeah, here's your trash container key back. Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. Actually, I found the victim's clothes. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Okay. Do you think it was maybe someone else on your staff who could have put them there? Well, Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with a crime scene. Who else has keys to the trash container? The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though. The elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. So wise, Kim. Turns to the man. Thank you anyways. Alright, well. Maybe you don't remember putting him in there? Like maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state? He grimaces. I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Alright, fine. Let's talk about something else. You hooked me up with a drink, Garte? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this... He points to the empty hand. Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated.
Yeah, got that.
And it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
No, there's nothing there. All I want is a drink. Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? He shakes the imaginary shaker. Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why? Yeah, because you're not a bartender, right? That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. He calms his breath. I'm glad we cleared that. Was there anything else?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Okay, we gotta play it cool. Gotta play it cool. Listen, I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, you're gonna need to insert alcohol into my mouth. Oh, in that case, let me pour you a nice big refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple? I think he's screwing with us. Just a glass is fine. Holy. Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you in a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it. Alright, well, fine. Good news is, we leveled up. That's excellent. We're one step closer to internalizing race theory, which is just fantastic. This thing's done in 5 minutes, which is also cool. I would like to learn more about my backstory here, but we'll get there. So advanced race theory, a mass of fantastic races swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement, coachcos juggling potatoes, eczema-ridden mons grinning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there, the whole race gang, plus some that you have come up with yourself. The thieving subkips and the seal-like cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. In the eye of this race Empyrean, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens, you sense something drawing nearer. It's only an hour and 40 minutes to internalize this, so let's give her. All right, cool. Back to work.
Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. you don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never.